The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
We need to address some personal hygiene on the Guy, Sharyn and Clint
No, we
show.
don't, 'cause we're all fine.
Yes, we do.
I'm
You're
very
so gross
hygienic.
that you've inspired my latest song, which is D is for disgusting, disgusting is for Guy. D is for disgusting, disgusting is Guy. Because you're disgusting.
That is a terrible song, and so I'm glad I inspired that because it's bad.
You have only heard a demo version, which I just did. Wait till you hear me lay it down, lay down some tracks and get some harmonies in.
Okay, so tell everyone what I do that's so disgusting.
Every day at 10 to 3, Guy brushes his teeth in the studio. And then Nathan, who's filling in as our producer at the moment, he said, you're brushing your teeth. And then Guy goes, yes, I've been trying to brush my teeth twice a day now. And we were both like,
Yeah,
huh?
it's my new thing.
What? Yeah, no,
Brushing my
it should
teeth
be your
twice a day.
everyday thing. You should brush your teeth in the morning and at night, and if you really want to, you can brush them during the day after sugary things. But what you do is what?
I brush my teeth once at night before I go to bed. Mm-hmm. Then I sleep and my teeth don't get dirty. And I wake up in the morning and I don't brush my teeth because I love having orange juice in the morning. I don't want to make my orange juice taste all gross. And then I go through the day and like get some sugar on my teeth, and then I brush it all off in the afternoon when I'm doing radio with my best mate Sharyn.
See, what you should do is brush your teeth at night, and if you're not going to brush them in the morning, you already pack your toothbrush. Just brush your teeth after you've had your orange juice.
Okay.
Because you've got to go and talk to people, and I've always wondered why your breath smelt so like sausagey, and now I know.
Do I have sausagey smelling breath? That's the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
Your sausage breath. That's what we call you when you're not here.
That's not a thing. You've pulled this out of
we're
nowhere.
like, old sausage breath Williams is here. Who done in his mouth and made it a sausage.
I don't think it's gross at all. I think I've got a good habit and good hygiene. And to be honest, my teeth are probably actually my best feature. And many people have said that about me, which is more of an insult about the rest of my face, to be honest.
I think your eyes are better.
Oh, thank you.
And you've got a nice chest.
They're grey. Oh, thank you. My eyes are very grey, though. They're not very nice. And they've got a little bloodshot in them.
Look, mate, I've already had to catch your fishing so many times this week. Don't try to do it for a third millionth time. We want to know this afternoon, are you on Guy's side that it's not gross to brush your teeth in the morning and just to brush them at night? Or are you on my team where it's like, no, that is disgusting?
Some people don't brush their teeth at all, and they should. And I'm just saying that to repeat right now. Brush your teeth at least once a day, ideally twice. And I floss.
I went to radio school with a guy that, no joke, he used to not brush his teeth, and he used to gargle with V drink and have a cigarette, and that was him brushing his teeth. And it took him like 3 sessions at the dentist to clean his teeth.
Unbelievable.
When he finally went to the dentist. So gross. So whose side are you on? Mine or Guy's?
It might sway the argument if I tell people that I've got tooth mousse. Some mousse that I put on my tooth.
You're an absolute...
Every night before
You're
I go to bed.
disgusting. Just handle it.
Whose side you on?
I'm on Team Sharyn.
Oh, piss off. All right, we're going to Ben.
Oh,
Ben. Are you on my side or on Sharon's side?
I'm on your side, guys.
Yes!
Oh, what, Ben? Give me your reasoning. How is this not disgusting?
Because it's the same. You go to bed at night and you brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get up and eat breakfast, you don't want to brush your teeth because in like an hour or so you're going to turn around and eat something anyway, and it just makes the taste revolting.
Yeah, but no, you have to get rid of all the like disgusting furry stuff off your teeth.
Who's got...
No, because it doesn't matter, because in an hour you're still going to eat something nice.
Yeah.
Ben,
And
I am concerned
who are you,
for
the sicko who's got fur on their teeth?
It feels furry.
I hope it's not from like endangered animals or something. That's gross. All right, Janine, whose side are you on?
Sharyn's side.
Why?
Ooh, Janine, you're always on my side, babs.
No, sometimes.
Oh, okay. Well, no need.
I'm taking Sharyn's side.
Yeah.
I love how
What?
she pussy now supporting
Janine-
you. Next up, I've got a random caller, and you're going to be...
No!
Edge line 1, you are the decider of the debate. My side or Sharon's side?
Sharyn's.
Oh, no!
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
We, right now, have to talk about something that happened at the Miley Cyrus concert last night. Because I had one of those moments, Guy, where I felt really, really old.
You're not old. You're beautiful, and you're young, and you're lovely.
Thanks, babes. Thanks, babes.
And old people, you're beautiful
I put
too.
my fishing rod out and I reeled you in.
Okay, so you felt the... well, I guess I felt that as well. By the way, Miley Cyrus, how amazing was it? It was awesome.
Do you know what? This may be... I might get some bad feedback on this. I thought Miley Cyrus, when she sang, was incredible.
Yeah, she
One of
was.
the best live voices I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But I got really tired of the I'm so wasted trying to be shocking stuff.
It was quite weird how she was so pro-drugs. And don't get me wrong. I don't want to be like a prude about it or anything like that. I personally don't do drugs. But at the same time, I just wish occasionally she'd go, hey, go to uni or Polytech or you say something positive or something, like just not to just encourage people just to be wasters.
She did at the end, though. At the end, she did a really good motivational speech about living your life.
Yeah, she was like, you can do whatever you want and no one can tell you what to do. And I was like, yeah, that's technically true for anyone who passes the age of 18 and is no longer under their parents' guardianship. That's just a fact.
But the thing is, aside from the concert, because the concert was awesome, I could not get over, and I woke up this morning and I said to my husband, I was like, when we have kids, I don't want daughters, because the girls, there was about 40 girls that I wanted to say, please put some clothes on. It's like, you don't have to dress like that to fit in. You can wear whatever you want. You can wear a t-shirt if you want. I saw one girl wearing the tiniest shorts that may as well have been undies, and then she had like a knitted singlet with her bra on, so she may as well not want the singlet because it was that see-through, and then just a bra. She would have been about 13 years old. Yeah. Then I saw some other girls with literally undie hot pants and thigh-high socks, would have been around about 14, 15.
A teenager poked me in the eye with her headband that had penises sticking out the top of it.
Yeah. And then the worst one was walking up the stairs with my friend that I went with, Andrew, who was a bit of he loves looking at girls. Some people say a little bit creepy. I personally don't. And we were walking up the stairs and I was like, oh my God, I got flashed, like actual downstairs flashed while this girl walked up the stairs, and she was 16 tops years old. And I was just going, oh my God. And I was this close to going up to her and saying, girl, go and make sure your situation is covered, because everyone walking in the stairs behind you can see everything.
Okay, sure. That's full on.
And it was one of those situations where I was like, wow, kids these days.
Yeah, definitely kids these days. Definitely kids these days.
I felt so old.
Should we have a whinge about it? Let's go to the phones.
Lisa.
Personal jinx.
Hi.
What makes you feel old?
Oh, exactly the same as you.
Also,
every time I go out, if I see other girls wearing like next to nothing, I just look over and I can't believe, because I was all for that.
Yeah.
I mean, wearing whatever you want to wear, but it's just gotten out of hand these days.
Well, you've got to wear enough stuff to cover your old vajayjay, don't you?
Yeah,
that's
the thing is that, I don't know, Lisa, if you were taught like the same thing, but like when I was growing up and you started to get a little bit more risque, if you like first had cleave or whatever, you had the golden rule of if you were having cleavage, you had slightly longer skirt. And if you were going to go legs, you had a slightly higher neckline. But that doesn't seem to exist anymore.
Kids these days, bloody kids
these days, Lisa.
Helena, what's your reason for feeling ruddy old, mate?
Well, kids these days, in all honesty, they have no sense of self-respect.
Helena, you sound like a kid yourself. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Wow, and you were already like kids these days.
Wow, I know, but seriously, I take pride in myself, and when I go out seeing kids younger than me, dressing so you can see their ovaries, that's not cool.
Kids these are younger than you. They're 16. That's insane.
Yeah, well, they're still young.
Mel, what makes you feel old?
I work in a bar. I'm only 23, but 18-year-old girls come in and they're wearing pretty much boob-tube dresses that barely cover their boobs and barely cover their bums. And it's so disgusting. And you go out shopping in town and you've got little 10-year-olds that are wearing shorts that have cutouts so you can see their bum cheeks.
Yeah. The bum cheeks.
What are their parents up to?
I know.
They would never let me leave the house like that.
Neither would mine.
It makes me feel uncomfortable just to be around them as well. It's almost rude to do it like that. Someone just did a text. Why aren't friends telling friends to put clothes on? That is a very good point.
Because their friends are doing it as well. There was a group behind us of about 10 girls. I turned around and they were all taking selfies at each other. And I heard one of the girls goes, no, do it again. Look more sluzzy. Except they didn't say sluzzy. They said the other word.
David.
Yes.
You're a cop, am I right?
That's right.
What makes you say kids these days?
A couple of years ago, I was working on the burglary squad, and I was dealing with this
kid who was born in 2001 who'd broken into about 4 or 5 different houses. Man, kids these days.
That's insane.
That is crazy.
No one can top that. Thank you very much for calling in, David. We really appreciate it. We'll give you a prize for your efforts because that is definitely kids these days. I'm glad we had a rant. We got it off our chest.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint podcast. I like it.
We have got a new producer this week.
Yeah.
Because Chang's in Bali with his girlfriend.
Please welcome to the studio the wonderful, the amazing Nathan.
Hi.
What up, Nathan?
How's it going?
We're so good, thank you. Now, it's been noticed around the office, Nato, that you have got quite a sexy voice.
Really?
Especially when you, drop it down. Because people may recognise you from the Mercedes-Benz ads. When you've got the sexy husk going on.
Has anyone... Are you actually from Mercedes-Benz ad, or is it a joke?
No, he is.
That's what I do.
You do the Mercedes-Benz ads?
Yeah.
Insane. I never would have picked it.
And Powerade.
Do you have a...
Powerade. Yeah.
And you
New Balance.
Do you have a Mercedes-Benz?
No.
No, he doesn't.
Do you have a bowl of Powerade?
No. As a rule of thumb, I never use any of the products I voice for.
And do you have some New Balance shoes?
No.
No, okay.
This is amazing. Okay, so we're going to test this sexy voice out today.
Yeah.
0800 the edge of text in the 3343. What's the line that you think can be tested out and see if Nate Dog can make it sexy?
No, he's not Nate Dog. There's only room for one dog in this house. It's me, Shaz Dog.
Okay, so...
He's just Nato.
Nato.
Yes,
Plus Nate Dog,
or Nathan.
Nate Dog passed away in a knee rest in
Yeah,
peace.
RIP, hashtag RIP.
Okay. So I've got a line for you for you to start things off, Nate Dog.
Right.
No, I'm the dog.
Sorry, I got confused. Nathan. Nathan, I got a sentence for you to make sexy.
Yeah.
It's, girl, I'm going to drive you to the hospital so you can get your eye infection sorted out real good.
It's a long sentence.
It is.
I don't think I can hold that in my memory.
It's a
but
big
I'll do
challenge.
my best.
Go.
Yeah.
So what was it again?
Girl, I'm going to drive you to the hospital so you can get your eye infection sorted out real good.
Girl, I'm going to drive you to the hospital so you can sort that eye infection out real good.
That's pretty good.
It's almost like the Scream voice as well.
We've got
almost.
We've got Spencer on the line. Spencer, you've got a call. You've got an idea for Nathan to make sexy.
Yeah, can he try out? Can you help me get this guy out of my taxi? He's so drunk, he's passed out and shat himself.
Okay. Can you get this guy out of my taxi? He's so drunk, passed out, and he's shit himself.
You can't make that sexy.
Hey, could you help me get this guy out of the taxi? He's passed out and he's shat himself.
What do you think, Spencer?
You murdered that.
Was it Spencer? Is it sexy enough for you?
I'd help.
You'd help? Oh, I bet you would. All right, what's one more sentence that you've got?
Okay, from the text machine, easy one. Grandma's potato salad.
Grandma's potato salad.
Can you say it again and add it?
Grandma's potato salad.
Oh, God. Okay. If you've got something, call through on 0800 The Edge or text us at 3343. Nato will make it sexy.
We're trying to make anything sexy. We've had great texts via the text machine. First one, Nathan.
Hang on, I need to get some sexy music to go with this, okay? Hang on. All right, here we go.
First sexy line, Nathan. This is going to be hard. This is a big challenge. It's, honey, come over here and help me with the dirty nappies. He had an explosion.
All right. Honey, come over here and help me with the dirty nappies. He's had an explosion.
You've had an explosion.
What about next up, Kim.com's new single, Mega Belly?
Next up, Kim.com's new single, Mega Belly.
Can you please not look at me when you do the last part? It's so weird for me.
Someone texted, Nathan, you the man. I'm driving and I've just about crashed because I was like, wow, that man has it down packed. Let's get more sexy on the phone. We'll go to the phone lines right now. Chris, what is the sexy line that you want Nathan to say?
I'd like him to say, before we take this to the next level, I'd better get these lumps checked.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Before we take this to the next level, I've got to get these lumps checked.
They sound like sexy lumps.
That's good advice. Let's keep on going to the phones. Greg, what's the line you want read sexy?
Can you say, I'm like a Rubik's Cube. The more you play with me, the harder I get.
Oh, wait, that's wrong. Sorry, wrong music.
That took a Disney vibe, eh?
All right, so there you go. I'm like a Rubik's Cube. The more you play the what?
The harder I get.
The harder I get. Okay, go.
I'm like a Rubik's Cube. The more you play with me, the harder I get. I didn't look at you that time,
That's
Sharyn.
pretty good.
I looked straight past
I
you.
know, I wasn't going to look at you at all.
Someone from the text machine just wants a straight, oh, that's got to hurt.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
And Sharyn, do you have any requests? Because I got one.
I would like, yes please, sesame oil on the broccoli, please.
Yes, please. Sesame seed oil on the broccoli, please.
Oh yeah! Do that at home tonight if you guys are having dinner, because there's a good combo.
And finally, ladies help me, I'm trapped in a well.
Ladies, help me. I'm trapped in a well.
That's pretty good. Nathan, you got a sexy voice.
I take my hat off to you, mate. That was impressive.
To take it to a weird twist when you've just found him sexy, Nathan, you've got to do your scream voice. That's pretty good. Go.
What's that? The scream one?
Yeah, go.
Hello, Sydney. I want to gut you like a fish.
Nathan did that to me once in a dark hallway. I almost shat myself.
He did it to me just
not
now.
literally.
He did it to me just now, and I did shat myself.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Yesterday, I've been in the firing lines recently. Yesterday, the New Zealand Herald, the best newspaper in the world. Being a little bit sarcastic. I'm more of a Christchurch press man myself. I'm more of a Nelson Mount. No, I'm more of a Nelson leader. Oh, does Nelson leader still get rid? Anyway, I'm getting distracted.
Stop trying to suck up to Nelson. Look, they don't like you, okay? The only reason that Nelson liked the show is because I get them a $3 discount at the South Street Gallery. So let it go.
It's a little bit true that Nelson hates me, but anyway, let's not dwell on that. Right now, let's talk about the fact that my mum, who's from Nelson, reviewed the show. This is after yesterday New Zealand Herald panned me out a bit.
And what did your mum have to say about our show?
My mum, she was so she was listening to the show. She's like, "Oh, how's Chan going in Bali?" And I was like, "Mum, have you been listening to the show? That's awesome." Because my mum normally listens to national radio.
Oh, what a fancy guy.
Fancy guy.
Girl, you're fancy.
So my mum decided to say that completely uninformed and completely apropos of nothing. She said, "Yeah, the other day you guys were listening to some terrible song by some lady, and you said you loved it."
Yeah.
She was like slamming me about my music taste, so I was very offended.
Well, rightfully so, that you should have been saying you loved that song. It was the new Hilary Duff song.
It's awesome.
And it is an amazing song.
There's something wrong with my mum, right?
Totally.
She's, to be honest, she's not going to listen to the show much more if I pan her out.
Yeah, no, Mrs. Williams, we love you and respect you, but get on the Hilary Duff train, babes. Get on the Hilary Duff train.
Love you, Mum, and you're real hot.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
For some reason, I just think it's real funny at the moment just to pretend your relatives are really hot.
Yeah, well, thanks for stealing my joke, bro. That's been my joke for like 10 years. So just like get your own gags and then come back and do the show.
I'm off to get some more gags.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
We're about to start a new segment, everybody. The segment is called Da 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 Da. Why guys should never ever talk.
No, that's not fair.
No, it is fair because this is the most ridiculous argument ever.
No, this is Guy Williams files a formal complaint about the TV station of his own network because I am very offended
TV3.
right now. Taking a stance. No, the Edge TV.
Freeview Channel 11 or Sky 114.
I was watching the Edge TV today.
Freeview Channel 11, Sky 114.
And they were playing the most misogynistic, sexist and offensive to people with disabilities song of all time.
You're going to have to narrow that down, mate.
It's called 303. They're the dumbest band I've ever heard of in my life. They've got an exclamation title. It's the mark in the middle of their stupid name.
Okay.
The song is called Don't Trust Me, and you shouldn't trust them because this is how the lyric goes. Hey girl, shut your lips. Shut your lips, lady. Hey girl, shut your lips. Do the Helen Keller and shake your hips.
Oh my God!
No, that's very offensive.
Are you serious?
If someone said that to you, would you not be offended?
Yes. I don't know, but I
if someone said that to me,
I probably just laugh because it's clearly a joke. But also,
it's not a joke.
It's more laughable the fact that you're dragging us back to 2009 when this song came out and this argument initially happened. It's like I'm in a time machine right now.
I'm taking a stand.
Take a stand in 2014 about something relevant, not something that's like been and gone.
This played on the Edge TV today. Imagine the children.
Freeview Channel 11.
plugging it. Imagine the children who are watching this and getting the wrong impression that girls should just shut their lips and shake their hips, like Helen Keller, which is, again, offensive.
Or will they Google Helen Keller and realise how amazing she is? Because that was the first time I Googled her when I heard the song in 2009.
Right now we have director of Edge TV offensiveness and stupid crap that we play, Phoebe Spears. Phoebe, welcome to the studio.
In, a soapbox with me, guys, so you can, hang out on that for the afternoon.
Hey, Phoebe, you're here.
Actually, throughout this conversation, I've been thinking what we should really do is actually give you a show in which you can play all these offensive videos.
No, I don't want to
and
play
highlight
them.
the offences and actually just point the whole lot out.
That's a good point.
Educate us, Guy. Go on, educate us.
I don't want to educate us. I just want to get this.
I'm more offended by Anaconda.
Okay, well, that could be the next thing, but that's not saying anything offensive to women, is it?
Well, no.
She's just saying she loves big anacondas, and good on her. Full power to her.
It's a joke. It's a satire. It's ridiculous.
Satire of what? Stupidity?
They were, a silly band from 2009. The video's actually had over 26.5 million views on YouTube, Guy.
Can I make a formal complaint?
You should make a formal complaint to yourself.
Do you
know what? I just think that this is a massive pot calling the kettle black situation because nobody tells you off for having your crappy jokes all the time.
Here's the result.
I'm going to give you the address to write to,
which
is perhaps in this building.
Yeah.
And you send us your formal complaint in writing, and then we can do something about it. Because
do that.
You just calling up and saying, look, I'd like to complain about a video ain't going to do nothing, sunshine. You need to actually write this down.
I'm writing a formal complaint right now.
Email it to me. Go on. Do you too.
The most amazing thing is
I'm off to write a letter.
I didn't realise that there was another medium that he could be annoying in, but it looks like letter writing is going to be the latest one.
It's bloody on the internet, isn't it? One of these bloody podcast things.